Okay, this is related to Chapter 9, Daily Food Costing. And this is very similar to the example that you have in your homework with just a couple of slight different variations. The first thing you want to start out with is when you begin to start putting things together, you are actually going to have the last date of the previous month. So with this one, it would be April 30th, and then we'd have a series of information actually filled in this line. That's why it's all white as compared to the other ones that have different colors. So just a brief note there. But we're going to actually begin with May 1st, and it's pretty simple. As we look across, we're dealing with $350 in directs, which is right here. So we have $350 in directs. So we let's see. Then we come here to our stores. We're dealing with another $350, and if we can see right here, we have our stores. Now, added to cost, this is very similar as to what we did in the month. So if we have any transfers in from other restaurants or cooking liqueur coming in from the bar, those kinds of things, that's typically what's going to be added as far as an adjustment. And we don't have anything to add. We also don't have anything to subtract. These are all the same kinds of transfers out, except we're looking at it on a daily basis. So anything that's going out promotional, gratis to bar, any transfers to other units, those are the things that come out. So now the first thing that we want to do is we want to calculate our daily food costs. So this is going to equal our directs plus our stores plus anything added to costs, and then we're going to take away anything subtracted. And actually I have these, I mixed these up. This added to cost is anything that's being transferred in. So transfer from other units, those kinds of things get there. Subtracted, anything that gets sent to from the kitchen out. So those are the things that you want to look out for. Here what we have is for the first day of that week, our total cost to date is going to be the same as what it is for today, because it is the first aspect of that week. Now for our sales, we have $1,400 in sales, and to date our sales are going to be equal as they are today, because we are dealing with that first week. So if you notice right here, we've entered all this information. Now to calculate your food cost for today, this equals your total food cost for today divided by your sales for today. And if you look right there, we have a pretty hefty food cost percentage. So we turn that into a percent. Oops, we have the 2 decimal places. And then to date, we take our total cost to date divided by our sales to date. And as you can see, it's 50%. Now for here, if you look on when you're doing your homework, what you're going to have is looking at your inventory balance. So one of the things that you want to look at is what you actually have acquired for stores as far as purchases. So if you look at the homework that you're doing, you'll notice it says purchase, and it has directs of $403, and then your stores of $736. Any purchases that you would make as far as that are going to be stored in inventory. Now remember, the reason you don't count directs is because that is acquired and immediately put into service. Purchases, we only put stores in inventory because that's something that we're actually putting away, and that's where this would go. Then you'd look at anything that you actually delivered out as far as from your stores, and that would be under what you would issue. So in your homework, if you look at anything listed under issues, that's what that number would be, and that is going to help you determine your inventory balance on a daily basis as we move through. So this is just a slight variation on the homework assignment, where in the homework assignment you're actually looking at keeping up with your inventory balance. And in this example, I'm just showing you how to calculate your daily food costs. This right here is very similar to what we did on a monthly basis. So you have your opening inventory plus any purchases minus anything issued out will give you your new balance. So that is how you follow. So just to help reiterate, this one would equal your opening inventory plus any purchases you've made less anything you've issued out. So that should help you with your homework as you move through. Just to go through another example, now we are dealing with 5-2, and what we have is $250, and then our stores were $175. We do have things added to cost, so this could be anything transferred in from the bar. So this could be a cooking liqueur that was coming in or a transfer from another unit. So we do have our $25 that was added. Anything subtracted, any of those promotions, we didn't have any of that going on. So for today, what we have is our directs of $250 plus our stores of $175 plus the $25 that was transferred in minus the 0 because we didn't have any transfers out. And this gives us a total cost today of $450. Now what we do is, to figure out to date, this is the $700 to date of the day before, and we're going to add it to our food costs for today. And if you notice, it goes up to $11.50. Now our sales for today were $1,000. And what we're going to do here is we are going to take our sales to date of the day before and add it for our total sales for today. And we're up to $2,400. Now what we're going to do is we're going to calculate our food cost for today. So we take our total cost today divided by total sales for today. And we notice that we have a change in our food cost percentage today. It is 45% as opposed to what it was yesterday at 50%. Now to calculate kind of that running total, we are going to take our total food cost to date of $11.50 and divide it by our sales to date of $2,400. And overall we have a combined over the 2 days food cost percentage of 47.92. That's still relatively high when you think about our industry average, but one of the positive things is that we notice it did come down from one day to the next. So now we've taken care of that day. And all you would do is simply just continue to move through each of the days and put that in, and you would continue to update your daily inventory balance. Again, just to kind of show you here, what we would have here is we would take the balance of the day before plus any purchases that we have less any issues that we have, and that gives us our new inventory balance for that day. So hopefully this will help you get through Chapter 9 as far as monitoring daily food cost. And just like with anything else, if you have any questions, concerns, feel free to email me, and I'll definitely try and get a quick turnaround to get the information back to you.